Okay. My bad. There is a University of Nevada, Las Vegas. There's more than one college in Las Vegas? Welcome everybody. Welcome to this corner of Al Gore's internet that I like to call DC from DC. I allow myself to introduce myself. My name is DC and my place smells like freshly baked banana bread because your favorite neighborhood they is in their cooking era, in their baking era. So anyway, it's the first time joining us. Welcome, you're in for a treat and prepare to shenan. If you joined us before, welcome all back and prepare to shenan again. If you're looking at this video that gets recorded and saved up to the channel as a VOD, welcome to you too. Also, welcome to you if you're looking at this video that any part of it that gets chopped up and put up on YouTube. Sure. Thangy. There you go. Alright, so last week was the episode. The monster under the bed the whole time was actually Dad. Dad was like, the fiance brought up some pictures. And he was like, see your daughter like out there with other girls and stuff like that. That's what she don't want me. You need to do something about this. And Dad was like, you know what? I know that it could be Photoshop or whatever. That's not my real girl. You know, anything could be done with digital and stuff like that. And so he brought her in and he was like, you know, I ain't even worried about that. So, you know, you don't have to marry him and stuff like that. He ain't nothing. But you ain't, right? And he was like, and then she was like, yeah, like, got a girl out back, you know, I love her to death and all this other kind of stuff. And then he was like, you know what? And I knew he was going to do it. He was going to smack her because they were getting heated, right? But when he went to go smack her, he ended up hitting his wife, right? And when he hit his wife and she like fell down and took it, right? He wasn't even sorry though. So he wasn't even like, he wasn't even giving like it was his first time with like, oh, I'm sorry, I meant to do her. It's like, So he may be like, I ain't gonna say any other stuff, but that there are signs. And then Mom was like, afterwards with the daughter and stuff like that, the doctor, she was like, you know, just be happy with her, and it was just trying to plead with her. I was like, your husband just beat you. Like, you stop trying to like guilt trip her to do that. Anyway, long story short, story long. So they weren't going to give up on him. Then they even got this other dude who was like a friend of a friend or friends or whoever from his faculty to like go on like a little date with her, right? And he was on the know and stuff like that. He was like, look, I know and I already seen the news that you're with this actress and y'all been with her, and I'll be your beard. You know, I'll be your beard. We can just hang out and all this other kind of stuff, right? And so that happened and he was like on the side and stuff. But then the actress was like, hey, look, you ain't gotta do all this. Let me go talk to your father, woman to man, and we just clear this stuff up, right? And she went up to her father and trying to clear it up and stuff like that. And she got on her knees and was just, come on. He just wasn't having none of that. He just wasn't having none of that. He I don't know. So there's an impasse right there, and it's all this is very interesting. Actually, it's like very interesting, especially in the social context of homophobia and also controlling parents and all this other kind of extra stuff. Not just, I always talk about elements of stuff, which is true. Maybe not the whole story because it's a fictional story, even if it's based on real things. But this is very real life, because I know often it's good to see like, oh, parents is kind of like accepting, but then also sometimes there are parents out there, especially really controlling. And this actually fits the character of the dad. However, I don't know if he's going to get redemption. I don't know if he's going to get redemption, or I'm going to even feel if he wants redemption. He just seems like a habitual bad person. It's not just like this one thing. I think it's this one thing because he's so controlling over his wife, his daughter, his life, and all this other kind of stuff. So, yeah. But last episode, it did like take a shift, to take a turn. It's good that it's bringing this like light to this stuff. So yeah. Anyway, just let's get into it. Now, girl, read the room. Like, really, girl. Yo, read the room. Of all times, you're just gonna be like, I know you're having a hard time, and that went on for oh my God, that went on for a long time. That was the equivalent to a love scene in The Next Prince.
Blame ของขวัญวันเกิดของคุณแม่เต็มให้แล้วนะคะ Blame
I think it's poisonous love all the way around. Parental love, poison. Love between the parents is poison.
แม่ขอบคุณนะลูกขอบคุณจริง
Just love is poison. That's not even parental love. That's parental control.
ไม่เป็นไรนะลูกนะ
ใครไม่รักลูกอ่ะป้ากับม้ารักลูกนะ
You know she got it bad when she's doing rounds in high heels. I usually only see like doctors wearing like them like regular comfortable shoes. There's only us four here. You ain't got no friends. to the breakup part.
แพทด้วย
พี่แม่
ยังคงรอให้เธอคืนกลับมาอ้อนวอนฟ้าช่วยฉันทีได้ไหมไม่อาจทำใจตลอดกาลไม่มีอยู่จริงอยู่กับน้ำตาที่ไหลไม่มีแม้เรี่ยวแรงเมื่อไม่มีเธอแล้วชีวิตจะใช้เพื่อใครอยากย้อนเวลากลับไปใช้ทุกวินาทีเพื่อบอกรักเธออีกครั้งให้เธอฟังก็รู้ว่าสายเกินไปได้โปรดฉันยอมทุกอย่างแค่ให้ฉันได้รักเธออีกครั้งได้ไหม อยากย้อนเวลากลับไปใช้ทุกวินาทีเพื่อบอกรักเธออีกครั้งให้เธอฟังก็รู้ว่าสายเกินไปได้โปรดฉันยอมทุกอย่างแค่ให้ฉันได้รักเธ
The
อ
actors really
อีก
didn't
ค
stay
รั้ง
away the first time when the doctor was like, "Hey, get away from me" and stuff like that. So I don't know her staying away this time. It's kind of like,
งานนี้ไม่เสร็จเลยโบ
พักบ้าง
yes,
เถอะ
go again. Thank you. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that's
nah.
actable.
ค่อยเอาไว้มาทำต่อพรุ่งนี้ก็ได้ไหมเปรมแกดูแลตัวเองบ้างนะ
นี่ฉันดูแย่มากเลยใช่ไหม
No, you look amazing.
เมื่อวานฉันบังเอิญไปเจอแพทอะแพทบอกว่าจะไปอเมริกาพรุ่
Oh
งนี้
no, she has one hair out of place, but flawless skin.
แพทเป็นยังไงบ้าง
I look horrible, don't I? Like, just one hair out of place.
ก็โซมเหมือนแกเลยอะ
What?
ไม่ค่อยโอเค
เดี๋ยวฉันกลับก่อนนะ ต้องรีบกลับไปพักอะเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้ต้องเข้าไปที่บ้านอีก
เปรมแกจะไม่ไปส่งแพทหน่อยเหรอ
ฉันตัดสินใจแล้ว ถ้าฉันยิ่งไปส่งอะฉันก็มีแต่จะยิ่งอยากรั้งให้แพทอยู่ แล้วฉันก็จะผิดคำพูด
แน่ใจนะลูกว่าจะขับรถไปสนามบินเองอะ
ค่ะ เดี๋ยวให้คนที่บ้านไปเอารถกลับมาป้ากับมาไม่ต้องเป็นห่วงแพทนะคะ
พี่ใหญ่อะเขารออยู่ที่เวกัสแล้ว
Vegas.
ค่ะป้า
พี่ใหญ่จะอยู่เป็นเพื่อนแพทจนกว่าแพทจะปรับตัวได้นะลูก
แพทอยู่ได้ค่ะ
Why are you going to
เสร็จธุระ
Vegas?
ที่นี่เดี๋ยวป้าจะรีบพาม้าไปหานะ
ค่ะ แพทรักป้ามานะ
Wait, why you? Whoa! Why to Vegas? Maybe this is the part I'm having the most problem with the story. You're an actress and you're going to Vegas? At least go to like Cleveland or something like
แพ
that.
ทไปก่อนนะคะ
New York, L.A. She's going to be an Elvis impersonator.
ม้าไม่สบายใจยังไงก็ไม่รู้พอมองหน้าลูกแล้วใจหายชอบกล
ลูกไปเรียนต่อ อย่าคิดมากเลยจ้ะ
To study in Vegas? What university is in Vegas? I am. Casino University? This is why y'all can't watch stuff with me. I just do stuff on one thing. She's not really going to Vegas. There are no universities in Vegas. It's a lie. I knew it. How is... How is your heart connected to her head? Oh no. That was episode 9 of Poisonous Love. And yeah, let me see. Oh, there you go. I'm just low. That was episode 9 of Poisonous Love. So half the chat was just like, I don't feel anything for Prim. Other half was like, I don't feel anything for Pat. I'm just sitting here like waiting for Bo to sister and come back. Alright, so I can be as sad as the next person. But when it was just really thick in this episode. And it kind of dragged on. And I don't want to seem like I'm the bad person here. But it was just like, all right, we get it. Like, them also saying, okay, this is going to be last night. And then they were crying. And I was just like, okay. All right. And it was just kind of went on and on and on and on and on. And I was just like, okay. All right, I get the point. All right, okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. But yeah, no, they're, and it's like I said, when the mom saw that little bruise on her ankle, she's her on her knee, and she's like, "Oh, I just fell down." Your husband, gravity got you, pulled you down, huh? And Gravity is your husband's nickname, huh? That's his middle name. I think, I don't know what's going to happen with that relationship. I think the husband is abusive. I don't have any proof. There's just dots. There's just some little things, and I think the husband is abusive to his daughter and also to his wife. But the wife, she's not a total. I'm not going to say she's a victim of her husband's abuse. That being said, she also manipulated her daughter with saying, "Oh, for my birthday, I want this and that," and then when her daughter came in, and she was all smiles and everything like that, and what her husband is doing to her is wrong. Period. Point blank. She doesn't do that. What she's doing to her daughter is also wrong. There's two things could be true at the same time. And just and looking at her behavior, why she's doing that, and however, whatever, she needs to leave her husband. Her husband is a real evil villain here. It was a long episode, and we also didn't get enough of Sister and Bo. They were only on screen for like a minute, if that. So I wanted more Sister and Bo. But also that's my side ship syndrome. Dude was there. He's there. Also, I guess also her like beard is there, and he's just kind of like he's trying to be like her man on the inside and stuff like that, but he needs to like really like man up or step up or do whatever. Other than that, like is also I've known for a long time that the actress has always been grabbing her heart. I'm like, you have a girlfriend there who is, her specialty is heart. Not just your love heart, but your actual physical beating heart. Why didn't you go see her and say something like that? At least get a discount or something like that, or have her show you to the second best specialist in the world in Thailand. But no, you decided to drive a car and stuff like that. What? You know what? I need to find out what universities are in Vegas, because I think that is just BS. Because she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go over and meet the guy over in Vegas." Okay, my bad. There is a University of Nevada, Las Vegas. There's more than one college in Las Vegas? University of Nevada, Nevada State, Arizona College of Nursing, Las Vegas, I think. I just said Nevada. Health Services, University of Health Services, Toronto. Okay, there are a couple of them, but University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Published in 1958. But it's ranked 232 in national universities. Alright, whatever. Alright, so she was going, I thought it was just a plan to get her to like, get her away from that. Oh well, she's going to Vegas for university. I don't know, for what, like, I don't know, like, type people, like, acting is usually their backup, because they're usually like doctors or lawyers or writers and musicians. They do acting for fun. That tracks. How do you do? Shout out to you if you are watching this over at the YouTube. That is you. That I've tried to edit it and put it up over there. If it stays. If it doesn't, that's YouTube's fault. So also shout out to you if you're looking at this over on the Patreon in the archive that lasts forever. So I'm going to end this like I end everything, I know that the world is very, very scary right now. So please don't forget to take care of yourself and each other, because that's all we have. And if nobody's told you they love you today, I love you. And thanks for coming out. Good night or good day wherever you're in the world. Good time zone. God bless. DC. See y'all tomorrow. See y'all next video. See y'all. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Be good or be bad. If you're going to be bad, be good at it. Bye.